Welcome back. Let's get you more important opinions. Secretary of the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY, tells CNBC-TV18 GST is a forward-looking reform. Downstream players will stand to benefit from the GST cut. He spoke to our colleague Ashmit Kumar on GST, semiconductors, US tariffs, a lot more. Listen in.
There are two or three things which are important here. The first and most important thing from an industry perspective is that rate simplification in GST and reducing the number of effective rates is a huge ease of doing business improvement. Sure. It ensures that problems of classification, other issues that companies typically have are reduced considerably. Sure. So I think from that perspective, this is a very forward-looking, much-needed reform, and I think it's a very significant reform. Now, it also so happens that when you've eliminated the 28% rate and you've brought it down substantially by 10% to just 18%, a large number of goods, particularly in the electronics sector, fall within that category. In addition, a large number of white goods and other goods of mass consumption which use various electronics parts as inputs also fall within that categorization. Now, it should, as you pointed out, coming as it does just on the eve of the festive season, certainly help consumption and lift the spirits in terms of consumption. And it plays on the idea that India is a big market, and Indian consumption itself can contribute significantly to the growth momentum in India. So, and for the electronic sector, that is important as overall volumes of consumption increase, as more gets consumed, and downstream, all the players in the industry clearly will get benefited. So I think that's a big plus.
On a slightly different tangent, while in keeping with the semicon, the Prime Minister made a recent visit to Japan, then subsequently he went on to China. Commentators say there's now a thaw in relationships between Delhi and Beijing. Can there now, perhaps, is there a case to be made for a potential collaboration, perhaps more cooperation between the two countries when it comes to focus areas like semiconductors, like electronics?
See, I think we need to be clear. China's primary strengths is in the electronics space. Sure. They, of course, have some strengths in semiconductors, and they're working on it, and clearly those are efforts they're making. But semiconductor-related technology we can get from other locations. China's strength is in manufacturing of electronics, and that is something which we would like to see how at least some of that is something which comes into India, because it's not just about Chinese companies investing in India to make for India or make in India for the world, right, but it's also about all other companies, whether it's an American company, a Taiwanese company, a Korean company, and a European company, which currently manufactures in China, wanting to look at an alternate location, and that alternate location hopefully should continue to be India. And for that, you still need to collaborate with China to make sure that the shift happens.
We take a leave on this edition of Trading Hour. From Rima, Sonal and me, thank you for watching. We leave you with the Nifty just 30 points away from the lows of the day. The IT index continues to maintain its losses. Halftime report on the other side.